Well, just 2 days left to file income taxes, and even before you file, there's a chance you're paying too much. A study by the IRS revealed that over the next 10 years, investors could overpay the government an estimated $7.5 billion on their capital gains. One company says it's their software. They'll help you. They'll help make sure that you don't make that mistake. Nico Willis is the president and CEO of Net Worth Services. Nico, good morning. Thanks for being here.
Good morning, Alexis. Pleased to be with you.
So part of the complication here is things like capital gains and things of that nature, where you purchase an individual stock, it's gone through multiple mergers or dividends, and you don't really know how to either report the capital gain or loss. Tell me why that's sort of mistaken and how we can fix that.
Well, given the fact that most investors are not aware of the fact that corporate action events have a very important part in the cost basis analysis process. When factoring the cost basis of any given security, Alexis, there are 5 factors that you must consider. One is how you purchased it. Was it a direct acquisition? Did you receive it as an inheritance or as a gift? Those have different impacts on your cost basis result. Then you have the corporate action events, as you stated before, the spin-offs, the splits, the mergers, and how that had an effect on your securities during its holding period. Then, of course, how you sold the investment, whether you shorted it, whether it was a partial sale, or if there was a wash sale involved. That also has a factor, and whether you've selected a FIFO or a specific method or average cost in terms of your sales methodology. And then finally, the math itself. So it's a very complex process, and what netbasis does is that it automatically retrieves that cost basis information and provides you with the cost basis results in seconds.
Okay, great point. So then explain here, if the IRS is saying an overpayment of as much as $7.5 billion over 10 years, what are we doing wrong? How can we make sure that we don't overpay the government, particularly at a time like this?
Well, I think that obviously part of it has to do with fear, that not understanding what the adjustments are and how to do them, and just pretty much making a best guess effort when filling out the Schedule Ds, particularly during crunch time of April 15th. An application like netbasis can resolve that. It can literally allow investors to go online at www.netbasis.com and literally purchase a transaction, or as many as 5, and obviously get that information a lot faster. The key thing, Alexis, is that it's all about accuracy, and the overpayment is largely as a result of not knowing what your true cost basis is.
All right, Nico Willis, great points indeed. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
All right, coming up, the